Hello everyone, welcome to my educational knowledge forensics video. My topic is to make full use of the online discussion board to make discussions truly happen. Honestly, I'm worried that this topic may be offensive, but in fact that's not the case. It doesn't mean everyone did not actively and fully involved in the online discussion board, but there are some factors that we may have overlooked. So now I really hope you can enjoy my video and feel free to make comments at last. As early as the 1970s, online discussion emerged in the form of forums, which initially evolved from BBS. The specific time when online discussion boards were used in the field of education is unknown, but it is believed to have a history of over 20 years. For a long time, the public have believed that online discussion boards are a good complement for the learning in a face-to-face environment. It's a good opportunity for learners to reflect critically and promote understanding. For the intuitive understanding of online discussion board, it is widely believed that such tools break away from the physical constraints such as time and space, so that learners can more freely express their opinions, exchange ideas, and discuss topics on the internet. By posting and replying to posts, unpacking the theme and conflicting viewpoints, learners can further self-reflect on the subject. The imagined online discussion is like this. Learners carefully read the study materials, combine their own understanding and experience, reflect on the content of the material, integrate opinions and post on the discussion board. Then the peers think about the views of the post after browsing it, and express agreement or objections in the comments section, with evidence attached to support it. Then both parties will further respond and exchange ideas on the issues. As I showed at the beginning, the actual situation on the online discussion board is not as rich as imagined. Many times, discussions do not actually take place. For example, after the first post was posted, no one commented, no response after asking questions, or only a simple reply without exchanging views. So what causes the differences between reality and imagination? I strongly agree that online discussion board is a great tool for learning, but I think we have some imperfect assumptions about the learners who use it. Again, this is not a video that criticizes or blames the learners for not engaging actively during discussion. Next, I will try to uncover the factors that have gone unnoticed. Firstly, it is difficult for online discussion boards to achieve real-time discussion effects. Although there are conveniences such as time and space, the focus of our lives cannot be only on the online discussion board, as there are many other affairs still to handle. Let me give you an example. When walking on the streets and being exposed under the sun, we suddenly receive a post. Is it possible for you to carefully browse it, think about ideas, and organize the response? Although it is not required to respond in real time, we have to admit that if the response time is delayed and the timeliness is lost, it will affect the effectiveness of discussion and thinking. And even more interesting is whether it is necessary to set a response time and how long it should be the best choice. I think this is an awkward question. Therefore, at this point, I think that the function and effectiveness of online discussion boards are completely inferior to physical face-to-face discussions. Besides, the different characteristics of learners lead to not everyone benefiting. In other words, not every learner can enjoy the journey of online discussion. Why is this? Such as personality. Even on the internet, some introverted learners not only dare not express their own opinions, but also dare not reply to others' posts, because they think that if they criticize others' opinions, it is offensive, and they will worry about the other person's emotion after seeing their reply. The learning experiences are also a factor, and I know that in Singapore, online discussion boards are already used for learning in secondary school and even earlier. In contrast to other regions, such as China, I had never used online discussion boards before entering NIE. Then next, the language barriers is naturally mentioned. As my second language, it is difficult for me to write long and browse long posts in most cases. Therefore, when local classmates post long and intense discussions, I feel difficult to adapt and integrate it into them. After discussing this point, looking back at people's initial ideas about online discussion boards, they believe that everyone can participate freely and without burden, seemingly assimilating and simplifying the characteristics of learners without paying attention to differences. Overall, for online discussion boards to be truly useful in learning, we need to make full use of this tool. Before starting online discussion, it is necessary to design the task well and understand the learning characteristics of participants. Another point that is easily overlooked is that online discussion and physical classroom discussion can be combined. They should not be separated from each other, and some good online ideas can be placed offline for our students to think and discuss. In a word, I hope my video can inspire new perspectives on online discussion boards, and if you have any ideas to share, don't hesitate to do that.